Start with a flicker and soon you will light the way. Welcome back to Melanin Tea Time.
Hey, Sugar Wookers.
I am Lala,
I'm Vita.
and we apologize for being a little late this week, but as promised, we are here to talk about vision boards. And just to kick us off, there was a comment in the Instagram somebody posted that we'd just like to address really quickly.
So basically, like Lala said, we were starting the new year off with vision boards, and we want to talk about the methods, the purpose, words, meanings, types. And someone jumped in on our Instagram and says, every time I start, I never finish. I lose my sense of direction and discipline. I disconnect and I never get back to it. Then I forget about it. I may look into modern versions and see if that keeps me grounded and focused. And then they thank us for the information and the suggestion. So that would bring us to types of vision boards.
Yes.
Where we 70s babies. So we used to poster board, magazines, scissors, glue, blah, 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 which as our person stated, they forget about it. So if you literally have to go to the store or find a magazine or things like that, you might forget, things happen, you push it to the side. But guess what? Now we have electronics. Your phone, your iPhone, your Samsung, whichever team you play for, Team Samsung.
Team iPhone.
You just collaborate and you do things. And we've done our electronic vision boards and they were beautiful. They're perfect. They're personalized to what we want. So back to the comment, if it's on your phone, try the electronic version. That way you might not have so much forgetfulness or discouragement about going back to it, right?
Absolutely. I know if I had to go out and shop and buy poster boards and markers and find pictures to cut out in magazines, I probably would lose focus too. But I think Vita and I both downloaded this vision board app on our phones, and it worked wonders. It helps so much. It puts everything in perspective. Another thing that I noticed different between these electronic vision boards, back in the day you had to put, or the suggestion was to put pictures of something that you were looking for in your future. But now you can put pictures of things that are more relevant to you today, things that ground you, things that are important to you, and things that give you motivation to do these things.
Yeah.
And that makes your vision board, I felt like it made my vision board a lot more personal to me, and it made it a lot more important to me. I was also able to add goals with my vision board, and it helped me to keep track of, the vision board starts us off for the year. This is what I'm looking to do this year. But you, just like everything else, you need steps along the way. So the goals are those steps to help you reach the small wins along the way.
Absolutely.
Another thing we wanted to talk about was, the definition of a vision board. Do you have a good definition of a vision board?
It's one. It's not it, because everybody's vision or definition could be different, but the one that kind of stood out for us would have been a vision board is a powerful visualization tool used to manifest goals, dreams, intentions by creating a visual representation of what you want to achieve or your experience moving forward in life. So it's not so much a New Year's resolution, but what I want to see in the future.
Yes.
Be it in the moment or down the road a little bit.
Yes. And that brings us to why a vision board word is so important, right? Because let's be real, we all want numerous things, and we can have numerous vision boards. So your vision board word should focus on what your overall goal is. For example, mine was family, and I wanted to focus on how to enhance and have a better relationship, better communication with my family. So my vision board was family, and that helped me to focus on what I wanted my goals to be and where I wanted to focus my attention.
And mine was radiance, only because radiance is just an energy from within. And the last part of last year, every time I went somewhere, and be it a fragrance or whatever I had on, so many people just complimented me, was like, oh my God, you're just so radiant. And I just kept hearing it at the end of 2024. So I said, that's my word for 2025. It's going to be radiance, because I want to project radiance, this energy from within me. I want it to spew out onto others. And I'm a Leo, I'm a fire sign. So there's always this energy that I always have. So I want to give that energy and I want to get it back. You know, I'm filling cups. I want my cup to be filled with this radiance of light or whatever it is that people have. And, you know, you just want to see the beauty in people, no matter what it is, where you're going, what you look at. I can look at something and be like, oh, that's just so radiant. So that is my word, along with family, you know, just building that energy from within in a pocket of family. My friends, my corner, my table, my circle, whatever it is, you just want it to radiate light all the way around. So yeah.
Yes. And another thing I want you guys to remember is that your vision board is only for you. You Absolutely. Are more than welcome to share it with whoever you want to share it with. But when you're putting it together, don't limit yourself by wanting to make it perfect for anybody else or worrying about what other people think about it. This is for you, by you. So make it your own and be proud of it, but don't feel obligated to share it with anybody if you don't want.
Right. Yeah. Definitely true.
So we did put a question in the chat just a few minutes ago, in the Instagram chat just a few minutes ago. So if you have time, we hope that you will take a look and answer that question. Just to remind you real quick, the question is, what do you wish your friends will understand about you? And we look forward to hearing some comments from you. Me personally, I wish that my friends will understand that when I speak passionately, that's all it is passion. It's not anger. Mm-hmm. I'm a fire sign, as you are a fire sign. Our passions sometimes come across as aggression, but in reality, we are probably the least aggressive people. But yes, I wish that my friends will understand that my passion comes from a place of love, and it's going to be animated, but it's not an attack. Exactly. Love.
What I want my friends to understand about me is sometimes I carry a lot and I may not tell them. And when they get it and they support it, that is the best feeling in the world, to know that you're supported without having to verbalize what's going on internally. So just having that support and knowing that it's there. And like she said, you know, being a fire sign, we're passionate. It's energy. It's energized. It's always animated. So when you got a lot going on, and when you're passionate, and then somebody feels that, it makes you feel good inside. So that energy radiates.
You know, as we talk about things that we want our friends to understand about us, that brings me to a comment that you made, you know, in one of our posts a little while ago, the difference between a circle and a corner. When you think about a circle, everybody has your circle of friends. And some people have a lot of people in their circle of friends, and some people only have a little bit of people in their circle of friends. But you also have a corner. And you can fit a lot more people in a circle than you can in a corner. So we just wanted to spend a minute talking about the difference between your circle of friends and your corner of friends.
So your take on circle was?
That the circle are people who are there because they want to be a part of your inner circle. They're there for something that they want to gain from the circle, which is absolutely fine. We all want something, and we all should, you know, get something for ourselves. So that's what the circle is out to get something for themselves. But your corner is there because they know that you need them. even in the hard times, even when you're going through something, and everybody goes through something at one time or another, the corner are the people who are there because they know that you need them and not the other way around.
Yeah,
That's the way I see the corner.
they generally fight for you.
Mm-hmm.
They are your ride or dies. They are your supporters. These are the people who genuinely are invested in your well-being. So they fight to be in the corner, and the corner is so small. You know, we say, oh, this people or this person's have my back. They are in that corner fighting for you. And like, you know, Lala said, your circle, these are people who are just associated with you. You kind of hang out with them on a regular basis and you kind of interact with them regularly. But the people in your corner, they are rooting for you. They are fighting for you. They are gaining you for you, if that even makes sense. So, which brings us to the whole standing on your own, but having your circle or your corner to support you. They're there to encourage you, support you, or just even listen to you. So, which is genuinely growing pains, basically.
Right.
So, you know.
Yep. And we all have growing pains. And as we told you in our introduction, we are all ladies of a certain age. Well, Vita and I are actually. And we have gone through growing pains.
Absolutely.
And we still are going through growing pains. Right?
Yeah.
And we want to spend a little time talking about that next week. So growing pains is going to be our topic next week.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about how do you navigate while you're going through these growing pains? Who are the people in your circle? Who are the people in your corner?
Yes.
What is each one of their jobs? Because as we said, you need them both. And what is it that you're responsible for yourself without the circle or the corner?
Right.
So
that's like when you look at your circle or your corner, it's kind of like a house.
Yep.
Who's your foundation? Who's your floor?
Mm-hmm.
Who's your doors?
Yeah.
Who's your windows? And
who's your mirrors?
Mirrors, right. So you think about it, that old saying, that old ham, butted a ham for us. Your grandmom or your mom used to say in the Bible, you know, God doesn't close a door without opening a window.
That's right.
And there's more windows in the house than there is doors. So you think about that. Those windows are your corners or your circle, or, you know, however you look at it. So just remember, we're going to talk about that next week. So always remember, shine unapologetically, even in the shadows.